Hello, welcome to another session of doing DSA with Shashank. And you are not doing DSA, I'm the one doing DSA, and you'll be the one watching me do DSA. So, best wishes to the one who is doing DSA, and thank you for actually seeing me. DSA. Nobody is here, but in some day in future, some people will come and will watch this. So, for you, the one who is listening to me right now, thank you for coming. And Michael, I want you to go from my screen. Michael takes my screen. Michael, please, please. Nobody wants to see your tongue. People want to see me. Oh, you don't want to see me? No worries. But I know you don't want to see Michael either. So you are here to see DSA. And I must serve my customers well. And because of that, we'll be doing DSA. What questions are we going to do today? Please wait. Please be patient. I'll be letting you know everything. You don't need to worry about anything. You'll have all the details necessary. Okay. Okay. I'll share you my screen in just a bit. Just a bit. Where is my OBS? Let me open OneNote as well. Let me bring my writing pad nearby and crack. No. And I was very proud of myself. Why? Because we somehow did the previous question entirely by ourselves with no errors. Yes, we encountered a few errors, but those were very, you know, what do you mean by frugal? What do you mean when you say frugal? Uh, okay, so I want this screen inside this. So frugal, FRUGLMENING, one line. Nope, so this is not what we want to, right? So so we'll start by just doing what? Just by checking our speed. My bad. $91, it's nothing. We'll just do one more. It's peanuts. Nothing crazy. So let's come on to solving a question, the real game. Okay, so we did this question. Oh, not this one. Count words. No, I don't think we are over here. We have actually completed this portion. We are on 2D array. And we are left with a few questions. So we did this question and we are proud of, we did this question and we are very proud of ourselves. So another target of the day is to solve this question. Let's see if we can manage to do this question with before 9 p.m. and this will be it for the day. Okay, and we'll call it a day. This is what pros say. So I haven't checked today if I'm audible, so I'll just quickly take a minute to actually check if I am audible or if all of it is going in vain. One thing more, I will make a thumbnail. for the videos, because I've proved to myself that yes, I'm actually sitting in front of the screen and shouting out things. So we are audible. So it makes sense for me to now to upgrade and actually come up with a thumbnail. And I've noticed one thing, I've observed one thing. People who show themselves in the thumbnail are likely to be clicked on. Why is it? I don't know, but this is it. That people actually click when they see a face on the video. This is why in every Mr. Beast video, this is why in every Raj Shamani or and any XYZ Vivek Bindra or any popular video in the world, you are going to see someone on the thumbnail. That's clearly defined. That's clearly telling that you are going to encounter this individual inside the video. So I don't know, that brings some kind of legitimacy, or it adds on to the capability, credibility of the video. So the person is more like, so the viewer that is scrolling through YouTube will is more likely to press on your video. And obviously you must relate. so the so the what do you say, the thumbnails which come up automatically in my videos are so generic is not the right term, but so random, so that they are someone cannot just right away perceive or understand what is actually going to be in that video. And before even writing the title, people see the thumbnail. So if the thumbnail is interesting, yes, they might click. Okay, print like a wave. Print like a wave. What the question for just you may, so that just you may not think that I am actually someone who actually sees the code and then does it. Actually, it doesn't matter because why would it matter? There's actually no one seeing. So, but I'll still just for my sole satisfaction, I'll remove the code and I'll rewrite it. And it's a moderate question. For a given two-dimensional array, integer array or list of size n and m, print the array list in a sine wave order. Okay, then it rises and it falls, rises and it falls. Okay, that is print the first column top to bottom and then next column bottom to top and so on and so forth. Understood? We have understood the assignment. We just have to figure out how do we reach the assignment. So what you want to have is print this row, then you want to come here, then you want to go here, then you want to come here, then you want to go here, then you want to come here, then you want to go here. So 12, 8 and 4 will be the last elements. Yes. Then 1, 5, 9 will be the elements, and at 10, 6, 2, 3, 7, 11. Correct. So this is it. I think we can do this. How will we do this? Let me think. Give me just 1 minute to imagine. Done. I'm done I'm done. I'm actually, if not halfway, then I'm 90% there. Let's see how. Let's see how. I'll tell you. I'll try to explain this question. And why don't we take this array as example? Just on a crane, fun, right? Baby, it was a movie. Just wanna write. Okay, I think we are fine with this. Kind of fine with this. Kind of fine with this. Kind of fine with this. Yeah, perfect. So we have this array in hand, and we should we increase the size so it becomes even better for us. Oh baby, just for a night. Okay, let's be. It is okay. Okay, now what? How do we want to iterate quickly like this, and then like, oops, like this, and then like this, and then like this, right? And then like this, and then like this. You want to come till here. There can be cases where you have only. Why is it happening here? Where you could be having only 2 3 4, 2 3 4. This can be the entire array. This can be the entire matrix, right? So you actually have master matrix, and you're actually having arrays of only three elements. Okay, so how do you think that we can do this? Let's see. Let's get a bit closer to our problem. When you want to really understand something, you need to be close. You need to be closer to them. You need to get closer to them. Perfect. uh, Top and bottom, and bottom to top, top to bottom, and then bottom to top. This is repetitive. Okay, this is the original thing, right? This cycle, top to bottom and bottom to top, this is one cycle, right? Understood? This is one cycle, right? Now this is one cycle and this is repetitive, so we might want to check after this condition on both the condition. If so, this operation is fine and coming up is okay, so simply top to bottom, bottom to. What is changing is we are moving from left to right, so we must check every time if left is smaller than equal to right, right? And this is the only condition that is going to keep ourselves looping. So when this is violated, we don't want to loop. So while, correct? So first for will be from top to bottom, we'll run the loop. And what is your print, right? Then what do we have to print? Simply, let's suppose if this is ARR, then you want to print this will be I. Let's suppose this will be I. So you want to print I over here, and what remains static is you want to start with left here. After you are done with this loop, in the end you want to print left. After you're done with this loop, right? So this is afterwards. Left plus plus, right? And again, you might want to check if left is smaller than equal to right, and you want to write another loop for, and this goes from bottom to top, correct? And you might want to print what, array, and again I was over here, and then you have left over here, right? This is fine, this is fine, this is understood, well understood. Okay, and then you surely have to, this is not inside for, I'm saying, okay, this is for convenience purposes that I am making an arrow. Then you, oh sorry, my bad, again, oops, then you want to uh, mm, do left plus plus. Okay, so I'm okay with this approach, and this seems fine to me. But the question that comes into my head is, do we not have to check top is smaller than equal to bottom? Where do we have to check this, or do we have to check this? So let's see the example. If we are running the loop from top to bottom, if we are running the loop from top to bottom, then is there any chance that it exceeds the bottom? There is no chance at all. And you want, if when you run the loop from bottom to top, then also this cannot be violated, right? Then because you're running the loop, can that be violated? Okay, so let's see if this code works fine for 2 3 4, right? Let's assume this is our actual code, okay, and our test case is 2 3 and 4. This is our actual. This is not an array, by the way, my bad. This must not be the proper how do you say representation, but let's suppose this is the 2D array that we have, right? This can be 2D, these are 2D arrays, right? So these are actually arrays, and then in itself it is an array, it is an array, and it is also an array. So you might want to check hello. Okay, so left in case reaches 1, right? Now r is also equals to 0, right? So L is not right, and this is violated. ये यहाँ पे चेक नहीं हो पाई in this case, तो आगे वाली कंडीशन वर्क करेगी ही नहीं, राइट? आगे वाली कंडीशन वर्क करेगी ही नहीं, और अगर आगे वाली कंडीशन मान लो वर्क कर गई 1 2 3 अगर यहाँ पे है, in case if these elements are also here, and this cannot be a jagged array, it needs to be some array. Okay, and this will be always n cross m matrix, right? So this will be the rows, right? Okay, this will be the row, and the length of this is going to be top and bottom is going to, we are going to get from here, and left to right is what we are going to get from m. So I think we can start with coding. How much time did we take to actually come up with the solution? 15 minutes hardly hai na, and it in the time uh, The rest of the time went in explaining, 5 minutes, let's say. So we wanna, okay, no, we don't want to use this. We will use the shortcut, and that was Control L, and you wanna write this and write it like this. And you just want to print, right? You just want to print. That's fine. Now let's see how fast can we code. We have been streaming for about 21 minutes now, and let's see in how many minutes can we actually write this code. Why not let's start a stopwatch? Why not let's start a stopwatch? Start. So is equals to 0 and is equals to, we are stopwatch yaar. So first you want to print what you want to print, empty. Then you want to print I, and you want to start again, and you have to write start again, and we want to print a space, right, every time. And if you're out of the loop, you want to print, you want to plus length, okay, and oops, and you want to actually copy this, and you want to check it inside if what happened. Okay, so I pressed the wrong button. Okay, you want to press 11 this far, then only you want this to be executed, and you want, right, and you want this, and you want top to bottom, and this time you want bottom, नहीं शांत, so करो control, and you want to have minus. Here left you have I, that's correct, and you are increasing left, right, and if this is true, then you end up here, right? I think this is the code. Is this the code? Is this the code? Is this the code? Are we using everything right or left, top, bottom, correct? Or do we have to return something? Okay, it fails for this. So what do we want in case of 0 0? We might want to print nothing. You might want to print nothing. Okay, so if AR or mat double equals to null, which is not over here, but still we are writing, let's write the best, or what, or a mat dot length, mat dot length is equals to 0, then SISTM dot print, and then you want to return at the same time, and you want this written, and you want this written, and an enter, and you might want this, and you might want this. How is it not passing here? Bekar aadmi. Index out of bounds. Oh, so yeah, my bad, my bad, my bad. Yeah, this is the second time I have done this mistake. Oh, so yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. This is the second time I have made this mistake. You have to write this whole piece of code above anything else because you are asking for things over here when they do not exist. So this is not a mistake, but this is just yeah. And how much time did we take? We took just 4 minutes. Just four, not sorry, just 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes to write the whole code. Wow. And this is, my dear friends, a moderate level code. Okay, it's not a lead code moderate, it's not a lead code medium, but it's still a moderate level code at some platform. Okay, so we are here. We'll quickly ask our friend GPT if this is the code, if this is a good code. Is this the best? Is this the optimal for this question? I seriously want no as the answer because I don't want my solutions to be best because it means I am already producing the best answers. But still, it is optimal solution. So no extra space, extra traverse on the top to bottom. No. So I think we are done for the day, even if we have actually done everything in mere 30 minutes. Not even 30 minutes we have touched. So I'll utilize the remaining time to come up with a thumbnail to produce, or at least start producing a thumbnail, and I'll continue with the other things that I do. Okay, thank you for joining, and I hope you enjoyed this uh, short live stream. I enjoyed it so much.